The book that I have in my hand is When Julia Danced Bomba. Everyone? When Julia Danced Bomba. Cuando Julia bailaba bomba.
Cuando Julia bailaba bomba.
It's a bilingual book, and it and it kind of kicked off this album. Our album is called Que Vengan los Niños. Everyone, Que Vengan.
Vengan los niños.
You guys are faster than me. Okay. So how many people here like stories? Nice. Good, good. How many people here like singing stories? Telling stories? Writing stories? Ah, well, we're in the right place. Wonderful. Woof, exhale. I'm in the right gig. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing some stories and some songs with you all. And I have a group of wonderful friends that are here to help me. So if you all could help me say hello and give a round of applause to our drummer, Bob Ramos. We have Gualesca. We have Jolie. We have Sebastian. And we got Waldo in the back. All right, so thank you all for joining me, and thank everyone for coming out today and braving the rain. So today, this program is mostly going to be about three things. It's going to be about bomba, sharing and talking about bomba. It's going to be about us together drumming and singing and having a reading of Cuando Julia bailaba bomba. And it's going to be me and Jolie and Sebastian and Bob helping to share with you some of the songs from Que Vengan los Niños. So, how many people here know something about bomba? Oh, great. You all can help me do the, do the presentation. So, who here thinks that with bomba we can learn about our history? Good. How about with bomba, can we learn about our culture? Yes. Can we learn about our stories? Yes. Can we learn about our ancestors? Wonderful. So it's like an all-encompassing kind of thing. So that's one of the things we're going to do today. So with the story that I'm going to share with you all, it's also mainly about three things. So one of them is Julia dancing, singing, and playing bomba. But my Julia is a little bit spacey. Anybody here spacey? Bob, put your hand up. Uh-huh. Sebastian, hand up. All right, so not paying attention and not doing a good job when she doesn't pay attention. And also about not being good at something and know you're not good at something and how that makes us feel and how we can kind of work through that. So that's the bomba story. One of the things that helped inspire that story is a work of art by Maria Dominguez, a muralist from New York City. This piece was up in the Lower East Side, and it is a painting of a bomba dancer, and she is celebrating and defending her community. And it was to help stop the gentrification that was happening in the Lower East Side. Sadly, the mural was only up for 3 years. But we have that memory, and now we have this story that kind of reflects that. So that was in New York City, because we dance bomba all over the place. We dance it here in Brooklyn. Who's from Brooklyn here? All right, let's hear it for Brooklyn people. Come on. We dance it in the Bronx. Any Bronx people? All right. Anyone? Queens? Manhattan? All right, so we're all right. Very nice. And then I'm flying in from Ohio, so we bomba out there. And in Puerto Rico is where it was founded. It's our first genre of music. And I have up on the screen the different regions. So we have it up in the north, in places like Vega Baja. We have it in the northeast, in places like San Juan and Loíza. The east coast, places like Humacao. The south, places like Ponce. And in the west, anyone here from Mayagüez? All right, that's loaded. So with bomba, we need 3 instruments. Let's see 3. Okay, great. So we need el cuá, which we have. Everyone, cuá? Perfect. We need la maraca.
La maraca.
Y es la maraca, no son las maracas. One. Let me see one finger. La. So I don't want you all like going crazy on me there. Perfect. So just one. And we have the showstopper, our barril. So the drum to play bomba is called a barril. Or a bomba. And the main one is el primo.
El primo.
And then all the others are el segundo. And anyone who knows Spanish, primo the first, segundo, tercero. So not too hard to follow that one. Okay, so bomba has over 30 rhythms, but we only have 45 minutes. So we're gonna focus on the 5 most common ones. They are sika, huembe, holande, yuba, and seis corrido. Great. So in my story, we use the yuba rhythm. So you all need to learn the yuba rhythm because you're gonna help me with my story, right? They don't seem like they're gonna help. You're gonna help me with my story, yes? You're gonna help me with the story? Okay, great. So for yuba, I wrote the words up on the screen for y'all. When you say it, it sounds like tan ton ton ton. Everyone, tan ton ton ton, tan ton ton ton, tan ton ton ton, tan ton ton ton. Great. Great. Now, when we drum it, you have to hit the drum in certain places to get certain sounds. Okay, so if we're drumming in the air, which we're gonna drum in the air, middle, edge, 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 middle, edge, 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 middle, edge, 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 middle, edge, edge, edge. So since sadly Brooklyn Public Libraries didn't bring me 50 barriles, we're gonna do some some lap drumming. Sometimes Bob does tummy drumming. If you wanna come to the front and do some floor drumming, but it's going to stop. Bob, focus. Bob, give me the barril, you Bob. Dun, 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 dun. All right, bravo. Okay. So, in my story, we mentioned the concept of a bombazo, and today we're also trying to create a bombazo. The most important thing about a bombazo is everyone is dancing and or playing an instrument and or singing. So we are not interested in performing for you all. We're interested in celebrating and singing and dancing with you. You can all help us today? You can all help us today? Yes. I think the parents are still asleep. It's a rainy day. All right, so an instrument we have are our voices. And soon I'm going to share beautiful voices of Jolie and Sebastian. But right now, just mine. I'm going to say the lyrics, you repeat them, then I'll sing them, and you repeat what I sing. Repícame la bomba.
Repícame la bomba.
Repícame el cuá.
Repícame el cuá.
Ay, báilame la bomba.
Ay, báilame la bomba.
Hasta la madrugada.
Hasta la madrugada.
That means play the bomba drum, play the cuá, play the bomba until the morning. So starting now and all the way till tomorrow. Repícame la bomba.
Repícame la bomba.
Repícame el cuá.
Repícame el cuá.
Ay, báilame la bomba.
Ay, báilame la bomba.
Hasta la madrugada.
Hasta la madrugada.
Repícame la bomba.
Repícame la bomba.
Repícame el cuá.
Repícame el cuá.
Ay, báilame la bomba.
Báilame la bomba.
Hasta la madrugada. Great. Okay, thank you. All right, so you all are warmed up, yes? We know the Yuba beat. I don't feel confident. Try it one more time with them. Dun, 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 dun. Perfect. So throughout the story, I'm going to be cueing Bob to play the drum. But you all are playing the drum too, right? So y'all have to watch me, right? Or else you're going to mess up. Which, it's okay to mess up. But if you want to drum with us, keep an eye on me. I'll be cueing Bob. We'll be doing a number of sets of 3. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. And then we're going to be doing a number of slaps. So they're going to be singles. Okay? So watching me, watching Bob, and let's read Cuando Julia bailaba bomba. When Julia danced bomba. Let's remember to fix this. Hello? As Julia and Cheito pushed open the doors to the cultural center, they were greeted by a loud Julia, they're already warming up. Avanza, said Cheito, half dragging Julia up the stairs to the activities room. Once inside, Cheito dropped Julia's hand and ran over to the instruments. He sat down in front of one of the barriles and began pounding on the drum, joining the other boys and girls making beautiful music. Cheito was a natural. He banged on things all week long. He practiced his beats on chairs and tables and even walls. Cheito looked forward to Saturdays. He loved bomba class. Not Julia. Julia didn't want to practice dancing. She preferred to play make-believe. Julia loved to daydream about becoming an astronaut. Suddenly, everybody was ready to dance bomba. Everybody but Julia. Julia slowly joined the other dancers, her eyes lowered to the floor. She took her place behind Jamaris to warm up. 16-year-old Jamaris was the best dancer in the group. As the teacher called out the steps, Julia tried to imitate Jamaris, but it wasn't easy. Julia just couldn't focus on the beat of the drum. She was lost. Her right turn was too slow. Her side step was too big. And her jumps were enormous. Julia just didn't think she should dance bomba. The dancers practiced for a long, long time. Finally, the teacher announced, "Okay, everybody, let's get ready for a bombazo." A bombazo. Bombazo. A bombazo. Bombazo. This was Julia's favorite part of dance class. The musicians would play, everyone would sing, and each of the older children would dance a solo. Julia loved watching the dancers as she sang. As the students began to form a semicircle around the musicians, the teacher called out, "Anuncio, I have an announcement. As a special treat, all of our younger dancers will also participate in the bombazo today." A solo, Julia would have to dance in front of everybody all by herself. Oh no. Oh no. Julia could barely pay attention to any of the others. Instead of concentrating on her little cousin Carla's terrific turn, Julia worried about twirling gracefully. Julia did not notice Natalia's special spin. She was busy reminding herself to take little hops instead of bouncing like a donkey, brincando como un burro. She completely missed Shamari's fancy footwork. She was all caught up in her own thoughts about taking her time and strolling, not stumbling. Finally, it was Julia's turn to dance. Head held high, she slowly strolled into the circle. Stopping in the middle, Julia paused for a moment. She looked at the drummer of the Barrio Primo. the main drum. He smiled and nodded to her. Julia inhaled, closed her eyes, and took the first step. Holding the edge of her skirt, she moved her right arm in the shape of a half circle and heard, "Beat," whispered Julia, right on the drum beat. Now, eyes wide open and a bit braver, Julia focused on the main drum and made the same movement with her left arm. Rang out the drum, loud and clear. Wow, Julia thought, the drum is talking to me. She began twirling in a circle, raising and lowering, left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm. The main drum sang out. Julia stopped worrying. She finally took a break from trying so hard. Instead, she heard and felt the rhythm of the bomba drums. Julia danced and danced and danced as Cheito sang out in a strong, clear voice. Repícame la bomba,
Repícame la bomba,
repícame el cuá,
repícame el cual.
ay, bailame la bomba,
Ay, bailame la bomba,
hasta la madrugada.
hasta la madrugada.
Repícame la bomba,
Repícame la bomba,
repícame el cuá,
repícame el cual.
ay, bailame la bomba,
Ay, bailame la bomba,
hasta la madrugada.
hasta la madrugada.
The song finished, and Julia's dance came to an end. Leaving the circle, she looked over at the musicians and spotted her big brother. Cheito was sitting in the front row, happily pounding on a barril. He looked at Julia and winked. Julia took her place next to Jamaris. Jamaris hugged Julia and whispered into her ear, "That was great. I am so proud of you." Julia smiled from ear to ear. She was a natural too. Gracias. So that was just to warm you all up. So now the party is really going to begin. But I can't have a party all by myself. So please help me welcoming to the stage Jolie and Sebastian. We're going to share with you songs from Que Vengan los Niños. Once again, Que Vengan
Los niños,
Que Vengan los Niños.
que vengan los niños.
And that means all of the children are invited. Of course, the parents are invited too, and the adults that we have here today. And I believe one of the most special things and important things about this album is it was made with and for children. While I was going to schools, doing author visits, I would take my stories and I'd workshop some of the songs. And it is made also with William Cepeda. He made all of the music. He composed and arranged the music. And we recorded with children in Puerto Rico from La Escuela Libre de Música de San Juan and La Banda Municipal de Luisa. So when you hear voices that you think are young, it's because they are young. And that's why we have these beautiful voices here. And that's why I hope we have these beautiful voices in the audience. Okay? So today we're going to start with Arcoiris Sonoro. And this story is inspired by my third book, Sophie Paints Her Dreams, Sophie Pinta Sus Sueños, and it is a cuembe. So, Bob, how do you say the cuembe? Tu taka tuku taka tu taka tuku taka tu taka tuku taka tu taka tuku taka tu. Okay, we got it? One more time. Tu. Perfect. So then where will we put our hands to play it? Up in the air. Show me up in the air. Tu, taka, tuku, taka, tu, taka, tuku, taka, tu, taka, tuku, taka, tu, taka, tuku, taka, tu. Okay. So with our non-barriles on our laps, Baba na barril, and everyone, let's hear tu, taka, 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 tu, taka, tuku, 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 taka, tu. Wonderful. And if it makes you feel bouncy and you want to dance, dance. Okay, so the lyrics we have are up on the screen. It is a bilingual song, but the lyrics, most of the chorus is in English. So, Sebastian, you want to help me with the lines of the...
What do I do?
You're singing. All that. That one.
Okay. So the first line is just a rainbow of colors,
I'm just a rainbow of colors,
dancing my way through the sea,
dancing my way through the sea,
painting my memories and stories.
painting my memories and stories.
My songs and dreams set me free.
My songs and dreams set me free. Perfect. Miss Jolie, you want to go through it together and we'll sing with her? Yeah? I'm just a rainbow of colors.
I'm just a rainbow
Of
of colors,
dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. And Miss Jolie, you want to do it for us in Spanish? Un arco iris que baila con las olitas del mar, pinta historias y memorias, cantos puede liberar. Can we get an applause? Because that's real good. And can we have our music for the song number 1, Arcoiris Sonoro? Everyone, please join in.
I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. Un arco iris que baila con las olitas del mar, pinta historias y memorias, cantos pueden liberar. I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. Las flores bailan la boca, la lluvia toca un tambor, el viento mantiene ritmo y se llenó de sabor. I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. Some flowers bound to a bomba, raindrops are tapped up a beat. Sing songs and run las horas, making a musical treat. I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. La voz de una cascada canta gotitas de sol, con ritmo de una higuera, fuerte como un buleador. I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. Stars swirl around in the moonlight, play hide and seek with the song. Their voices join in the chorus, how lovely, shiny, and strong. I'm just a rainbow of colors, dancing my way through the sea, painting my memories and stories. My songs and dreams set me free. And you help me to see all the beauty inside
help me with the next song, Remenéate Casco de Buey. Everyone, Remenéate Casco de Buey. We eat the G sometimes. De Buey, and it's the shell of the crab, okay? So this is a seis corrido. So this is a lot faster of a rhythm. And what we wanted to focus on with this song is it's a traditional song that we kind of remixed a little bit. It's in Spanish. So I don't know if there's any little crabs around that want to help come up front and dance with us a bit.
I'll bring you up.
So any brave little crab volunteers, we have Wally here to help us. And I need to see how many of us like to dance. How many of us like to be silly? Oh, right. And we have more opportunities. So if you're ready, yeah, you come on up. And you can bring a grown-up. If the grown-up is shy and wants to come up holding your hand, that's fine. Okay, so we have the crab missing different parts of the body. So up on the screen we have las patitas. And that's what? Our legs. Las manitas. Our hands. La cabeza. Our head. La boquita. Y los ojitos. Perfect. Okay, Julia Sebastian, help me. Remenéate. 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 Remenéate casco de buey. Remenéate. Remenéate. Remenéate casco de buey. Remenéate. Remenéate casco de buey. Let's hear it, maestro. Number 2. Casco de buey. Everyone ready? Take corrido. It's fast. Y'all can stay up here, all right? Our next one is a cigar. Yeah, we need the volume up a little bit louder the next time, because we're going to party. So, The Sika rhythm can be, Bob, how does it sound? How do we say the Sika rhythm?
How do we say the Sika rhythm?
Yeah. Dun 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 So this one is a super treat first because Sika is a very well-known bomba rhythm. And it makes us move, not as much as say corrido, but it's up there. With this song, what we did, it's a bomba in English mostly, and we have a duet. So we have a boy and a girl, just like we have up here. So we have the coro, the chorus, making the sound of Sika. So when we want you to do coro, you can drum it and you can sing it. So Sebastian, you want to give a whirl? I'm just a boy.
Okay. So the first line is, I'm just a boy with a big bomba drum. Helps me to be brave, reminds me where I'm from. I'm a little shy, but he talks for me. When I play bomba, the music sets me free.
Round of applause. Of course, las muchachas no se quedan atrás. Jolie.
I'm just, wait.
1 minute. You just hold it, Jolie. You can just hold it. We didn't get our music stand, sorry.
I'm just a girl, Ellie. I'm just a girl with a big bomba drum.
Dun 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 dun.
I love to play, I love to dance, I love to hum.
Dun 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 dun.
I can play the drum. I play the drum because I have lots to say.
Dun 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 dun.
My bomba's on music and it's a ballet.
Dun 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 dun. Eso! All right, so I forgot. We can teach you how to dance, Sika. So all my friends up front. With Sika, what you do is you take a step out, and then you tap, and then step out, and then you tap. All right? So we're not doing tippy toes. I see some princesses here. I don't know if we have any ballerinas. We're tapping, and tapping, and tapping, and tapping. And then if you're fancy, and you have your dresses with your long skirt, you can bring them up. If not, you take the arm, and you have it here. And you bring the other one. And you bring it over. Nice and strong. And over. And strong. Like little warriors. And strong. And let's try with the big bomba drum.
I'm just a boy with a big bomba drum. To be brave reminds me where I'm from. I'm a little shy, but it talks for me. When I play bomba, the music sets me free. I play Holanda, I can play Sika. Con verse corrido, Belén and Yuba. My drum is Puerto Rico, just like the coffee. My drum is Caribbean, just like you and me. I play Holanda, I can play Sika. Con verse corrido, Belén and Yuba. My drum is Puerto Rico, just like the coffee. My drum is Caribbean, just like you and me.
I'm just so good with a big mama. I love to play, love to dance, love to run. I play my drum cause I have lots to say. Like bombas on music, it is our ballet. I can play a little, I can play a corte. I'm not one of them, I'm not with it. My drum is for my head, it's for fun and joy. My drum
listo for me. When I play bomba, the music sets me free. I play Holanda, I can play Chica. Con verse y corrido, Belén en Yuba. My drum is Puerto Rico, just like the coffee. My drum is Caribbean, just like you and me. I play Holanda, I can play Chica. Con verse y corrido, Belén en Yuba. My drum is Puerto Rico, just like the coffee. My drum is Caribbean, just like you and me. We're just two kids with a big bomba drums.
Canta, 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 canta.
We help sing our stories and have lots of fun. And if you can be shy, the body gives you a voice.
Drums help us remember, they help us to rejoice.
We can play Leroy,
And we can play Chica,
we can play Mariano,
or a Fantasimo.
our drums are from Boricua,
Sings like the cookie,
our drum is Caribbean,
just like you and me.
we can play Leroy,
And we can play Chica,
we can play Mariano,
or a Fantasimo.
our drums are from Boricua,
Sings like the cookie,
our drum is Caribbean,
just like you and me. We're just two kids
with a big bomba drums.
we help sing our stories and have lots of fun.
And if you can be shy, the body gives you a voice.
Drums help us remember, they help us to rejoice.
Eso. Was that fun? That was fun, right? But that wasn't enough fun. Let's have some real fun now. So the next song is called Animal Party. The bomba rhythm is a roulette. We would teach it to you, but instead we want to teach you how to flap like a flamenco. Do we see any flapping here? Let me see how people stomp like elephants. My singers up front. What do we have here? A tiger?
Tiger, yeah.
And Jolie, what are you? And Bob?
I think I might be an 8.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to monkey around on the drum.
Always, usually. Okay. So we be careful with the space, but I want to see us flapping like flamingos. This is my zebra code. And I want to see us stomping like elephants. Very good. Hopping like kangaroos. Swaying like pythons. And boogieing like a bear with your hands up in the air. Yeah, I love those lines. All right, so on the screen, Seba and Jolie, stomp like the animals, have a good time.
So the first line is stomp like the animals, have a good time.
Stomp like the animals, have a good time.
Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Sing like the animals, say nursery rhymes.
Sing like the animals, say nursery rhymes.
We're having big fun until it's bedtime.
We're having big fun until it's bedtime. Number 4, animal party, please. Everybody up. Come on, I know your parents. I know y'all don't go out. I have kids. Our present to the parents.
The Cleveland Zoo's having a dance party. All the animals dancing our side to see. It's a place you really, really want to be. Where you want to be, dancing so carefree.
Stomp like the animals, have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Sing like the animals, say nursery rhymes. We're having big fun until it's bedtime.
Fancy flamingos that flap to the beat. Terrific tigers that twirl hooker feet. Puerto Rican parrots that sing and tweet. Fun as trick or treat. This party's really sweet.
Stomp like the animals, have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Sing like the animals, say nursery rhymes. We're having big fun until it's bedtime.
Boogie like a bear, wave your hands all around. Move like the elephant, stomp the ground. Like spinning spider, like a merry-go-round. Leap like a gazelle all across the playground.
Stomp like the animals, have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Sing like the animals, say nursery rhymes.
tap like a cockatoo, shaking and shimmying and playing peekaboo. Stand tall, swaying, moving. Proud peacocks strut, they're shaking and moving. Zebras are dashing with speed and with style, and splashing in the waters, a smiling crocodile. Pythons are swaying, they've got lots of swing. There's bouncing bold, I just got a bee sting. Small sassy skunks prance around with some spunk. Elephants roaming and swinging their trunks.
Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Shuffle like a bear with your hands up in the air.
Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Flamingos are flapping, their tiny toes are tapping.
Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Proud peacocks are moving, strutting, shaking and moving.
Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
Pythons slowly swaying, slithering around and playing.
Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime. Some of the animals have a good time. Shake like the animals, now it's showtime.
This is our last number, Plantamos Banderas. And we have gifts for all of our little people here. Anyone recognize this flag? La bandera de Puerto Rico. So flags are symbols of the countries that we're from. So we have a cuembe. You all have a cuembe rhythm. And real quick, I'm gonna teach you all how to, okay. We got enough for everybody, it's cool, it's cool. So everyone who has a flag, watch me. All right, so the cuembe, we take a step back, and a step back, and a step back, and a step back. Okay, so remember a nice bouncy rhythm, and we're going back, and back, and back, and back, all right? And our lyrics are?
Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, plantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones. Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, plantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones. Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, plantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones.
All right, so that's our coro. It's a love letter to Tite Coret, and it's to acknowledge that the beautiful faces here help us to make community, to make a space in our new countries. And we're gonna be naming different cities, and when we do, Jolie, what word do we say? Presente?
Presente.
Let me hear, presente.
Presente.
So when you all hear New York, I wanna hear
Presente.
You could also say that for South Lorraine if you like. Anyway, and I think this is inspired by a book I did a long time ago about the beautiful flags in Chicago, the two biggest flags in the world that are Puerto Rican flags in Humboldt Park. So maestro, número 5, plantamos banderas.
Banderas.
And if anyone needs a flag, y'all can come up front. All right, number 5. Louder, 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 louder. I think we might have to like march around, no?
Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones. Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones.
Plantamos bandera cantando nuestras canciones, plantamos bandera celebrando tradiciones, plantamos bandera con nuestros campeones, plantamos bandera con dulces pregones, plantamos bandera cantando nuestras canciones, plantamos bandera celebrando tradiciones, plantamos bandera con nuestros campeones, plantamos bandera con dulces pregones.
Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones. Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones.
Plantamos bandera con los niños y padres, plantamos bandera con nuestra abuela, plantamos bandera desde Puerto Rico, plantamos bandera hasta Venezuela, plantamos bandera con los niños y padres, plantamos bandera con nuestra abuela, plantamos bandera desde Puerto Rico, plantamos bandera hasta Venezuela.
Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones. Somos caras lindas con grandes corazones, cantamos banderas, sembramos bendiciones.
Plantamos bandera cuidando nuestra cultura, plantamos bandera tratándonos con amor, plantamos bandera compartiendo la esperanza, plantamos bandera respetando tradición, plantamos bandera cuidando nuestra cultura, plantamos bandera tratándonos con amor, plantamos bandera compartiendo la esperanza, plantamos bandera respetando tradición. Orlando,
Presente,
el barrio,
presente,
Football Park,
presente,
North Philly,
presente,
Julio,
presente,
Springfield,
presente,
Hartford,
presente,
Houston,
presente,
South Lorraine,
presente,
Cleveland,
presente,
Puerto Rico,
presente,
New York,
presente,
Loíza,
presente,
América Latina,
presente,
todo el mundo cantando bandera.
Eso! A round of applause for all the caras lindas up here. Thank you, all the parents and adults that brought our little people here to be joining with us. And thank you, Brooklyn Public Libraries, for having this event. Huge round of applause for Miss Jolie.